What's up, everybody? It's me, Sergio, with Mobility Direct. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a first-person ride-along of this brand new, sorry, not that one, that brand new Golden Buzzaround CarryOn heavy-duty, super anticipated scooter, the first of its kind that's a folding lightweight travel, TSA approved, cruise line approved scooter that can hold up to 400 pounds, okay? Now, I know most people out there, all the dealers are making videos showing you all the good things about it, but if you know our channel, that's not what we're about. And if you've seen our videos, I like to torture test stuff. This is not an off-road mobility scooter, but I'm gonna take it off-road. It just got done pouring. I live on a farm. This is not a golf course. The grass here is rough, it's soft, it's spongy, and it's wet right now. We're gonna go on gravel. We're gonna go all throughout the property here. We're gonna go up inclines and see how it does in mud. You name it. Now, we do have an in-depth review video coming out soon, so if you want to see full specs, go over every little thing about it, check that video out. This is more of a stress test, which people are asking for. Okay, we listen to our comments. If you have a question or you want to suggest a video topic, leave it in the comment section below. I'll personally respond to it within a business day. But again, not going to go over all the specs. At the end of the video, I will put the full specification list on the screen. So stay tuned to the end and pay attention. I'm going to put a hidden message on the screen somewhere in this video. If you spot it, it's going to teach you how to claim a secret discount code that's going to allow you to save big on your next purchase. You can also claim a copy of our free product catalog. It's awesome. It has a ton of information about our company, all of our top selling products, and some exclusive discount codes. If you want a copy, go to our website, mobilitydirect.com. Click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog. Fill out the simple short form that you're seeing on the screen, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. Or you can just call the number below, speak with our non-commissioned sales team. Give them your address. They'll process the request for you by phone and answer any questions that you might have. Keep in mind, we're not just an online store. We have brick and mortar locations. So if you want to test drive this bad boy, come to one of our shops. We're A-rated with the BBB. We have an excellent reputation online. If you check us out, you're not going to be disappointed. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to sit down here. What's up, Benji? Benji wants to sit on the platform. I know he does. Plenty of foot space on this thing, okay? I am 210 pounds. I have a size 12 shoe. Okay, what I love about this thing is the ample amount of floor space, the armrests that flip up. The one thing I don't like about it is the seat doesn't slide forward or back. The seat does not rotate, okay, which makes it easier to get in and out of the chair when you have the seat rotated at 90 degrees. So this is a fixed position chair. No height adjustment, no rotation adjustment, no slider to adjust the depth positioning. So if you're about 6 foot tall, 210 pounds like me, I'm not my legs are about a normal length. I don't have extremely long reach for my legs or my arms. I would say I have about an average size build. I'm pretty comfortable, okay? Now, if you are 6'1" and above, or, have a little bit bigger legs and you want to have a lot of foot space, you're worried about your knees hitting the handlebar, this is the extent of it, right? I can't go forward anymore. I can come closer. It is adjustable with this little yellow lever, but I'm about 2.5 inches away from hitting my knees on the handlebar. Keep that in mind, folks. So if you are taller or you have really long legs, that might be a concern. Benji, come on over here, boy. Let's show the fans if they're going to be able to take their furry four-legged best friend along with them on a ride. Come on. We can handle the weight. I know, you're a heavy little meatball, but I think we can handle it. So Benji, he loves going on scooter rides with me. Normally it's on a big old heavy-duty scooter like a Wrangler or an Aficum S4 HD. Limited space compared to those models, but we're going to take them for a little ride and see what happens. So this is muddy grass here, okay? Very muddy, and we're about to approach some gravel. Let's see. Again, this is not an off-road scooter. Sure, you can take it off-road depending on how much you weigh, right? I'm about 210 pounds, but if I was 350, 375 pounds, I guarantee you this thing would be struggling to perform on rough terrain. Right now, it's actually doing pretty well. I'm going about full speed, which is just under 5 miles per hour, going on to grass now, which is very muddy. It handled the gravel pretty well. Let's go over this mud pile right here and see if it can keep up. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It did keep up. But I will tell you that if you're on an incline and it's muddy, these tires are not off-road knobby tires. They're like street tires. Okay, look. There's not a lot of aggressive treading on there, knobby, you know, treading. It's just pretty much like street tires, okay? Which, I mean, they're not like street racing tires that are completely flat. They do have some treading to them. But what I worry about too is the anti-tip wheels in the back. Essentially, that's limiting your ground clearance, okay? It's rated for a just over 4 inches of ground clearance, but with the anti-tip wheels, right, you're not gonna be able to jump curbs with them. So keep that in mind. Okay, there's no perfect mobility scooter out there, guys. So I'm not trying to bash this scooter. I'm just trying to set your expectations, because if you spend over $2,000 on a scooter, you wanna make sure it's gonna suit your needs. And a lot of folks do end up buying a travel scooter to go, you know, on vacations with overseas or on a cruise, something that they can take on an airplane like this. And then they also have an off-road scooter that they can use for off-roading, like a Wrangler or a Baja Bandit or an Eagle or an African. These are the premier options when it comes to an off-road scooter. So far though, I would say I am impressed that it's handling that gravel and it handled that little mud patch, which is extremely wet. It just got done pouring. Now I'm gonna take you to a different section of the property here. This is kind of like cobblestones, and I love it because you can actually test out the cobblestones. I apologize for all the trash in the background. We had a big birthday party for my 2-year-old daughter, and needless to say, there was a lot of trash to pick up. So you can see here, we're pretty much in cobblestone territory. It is covered with grass, a lot of it, but there is a section right here that's just straight cobblestone. So let's just see, at a standstill pretty much. Okay, it's going over it. Let me give you a different angle. Let's do that one more time at a different angle so you can actually see what's going on with the tires. Again, this is the cobblestone test. Very loose cobblestone, okay? It's struggling. Oh, it got stuck for a second, but it kept up. Now we're going over some mud. It kept up, not bad. Let's do the gravel one more time with this FPV shot from far away showing the tires. You can see it is keeping up. It's doing pretty well. Honestly, on the gravel, it's not struggling at all right now. So I've got about a 35, 40 pound French Bulldog, and I weigh about 210, maybe 215. So we're pushing the upper 200s in weight capacity right now, and it's handling it. So this should give you a good idea. Okay, let's go over this mud. We're in water right now. I'm stuck. And I don't have the shoes that I should have to get out of here. This is what I do, folks. I'm gonna take my shoes off for this because I do not want to get my shoes soaked. Oh God, I'm not prepared. I should have had my rain boots on. Let's go ahead and get off and walk it for a second. Oh, okay. Come on, buddy, let's go. I'm gonna have to push it from behind. I hope the controller doesn't get wet, but if it does and it shorts out, that'd be good to know. Okay, this is really gonna tell you if you should be using this in a puddle that's about 3 inches deep or not. And so far, it's still working. So it did get stuck in the mud ditch, which again is about, let's see, look at my feet. I'm at least 3 inches, okay? My ankles are covered in water here, okay? So it did get stuck in the mud. Again, expectations. If you don't have the right expectations, you're setting yourself up for failure. Doesn't matter who your dealer is. A lot of your dealers aren't gonna be as transparent with you, okay? But we are, and this is what you should expect. Don't expect to go over 3 inch deep mud puddles and things to be fine. Okay, I just put my shoes in the front basket, and it reminded me of a con that I actually want to mention, okay? The storage capabilities. Okay, this basket is okay, but it's really not that big. I don't have a hitch receiver in the back. A lot of scooters on the back of the seat, you have a hitch receiver. This one does not. All it has is a little pocket. You can get a little clamshell backpack, but honestly, it's not that big. So your storage capabilities are pretty limited on this model, and that is a drawback for a lot of people. I mean, if you're traveling, right, you got to bring your batteries with you, your chargers with you, and whatever other personal belongings you want to keep on your scooter with you. And unfortunately, this model just doesn't really have a ton of storage space. All right, now we're making our way over to the jungle, folks. I'm actually pretty scared of this area right now. I'm unarmed. I do have a pocket knife, but there's a lot of alligators back here. If you've seen my videos, I live against a nature preserve and it is riddled with gators. Okay, so I'm gonna tread lightly, no pun intended. But this is just a bunch of overgrowth, okay, unmaintained land. This scooter has no business riding through any of this. A barefoot man with a Frenchie has no business being back here. But again, this is a stress test, okay? And I'm not gonna go too far because there are bears, bobcats, panthers, and rattlesnakes back here. Okay, it's struggling. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna give you a different angle. The grass here is about 12 inches tall. Okay, and it's just making its own trail right now. All right, don't mind the corns on my feet. But you can see, this is some pretty intense terrain. I'm coming up to some parts here that are basically just loosed sand, and it is actually pulling through. Holy crap. I did not, okay, we're getting stuck. Yeah, this is like straight sand over here. Okay, so, and it just got done raining. So not surprised that it's peeling out right now. I'm gonna push it and get it over this hill of sand because it's just not gonna handle this sandy hill. I apologize for the camera angles that may not be that great. I am doing this single-handedly right now. So, it actually did pretty darn well considering that this is a travel-friendly, lightweight folding scooter. So considering that this is a travel scooter that is lightweight and easy to handle, the fact that it just mowed its own path back there is pretty impressive. I did not expect that at all. Now I'm gonna go over to this hill and talk to you about a few things along the way because it is a little bit of a ride. First of all, did you know that when you shop at Mobility Direct, part of every sale goes towards funding our mobility donation program? We give away mobility products to people in need who can't afford them all the time, and part of every sale goes towards that giveaway movement. So you're not only gonna get the best prices, the best service, you're also gonna be contributing towards that next special giveaway. We have videos of them. Check out our giveaway playlist on YouTube. We're changing people's lives all the time. And if you want to be a part of that movement, consider shopping with us. We offer tax-free sales, free shipping, and most of our products come with a free in-home repair plan for 1 year, some of them even 3 years. Okay, we'd love to earn your business, folks. We're non-commissioned, so if you call us, you're gonna get real advice. We're gonna find a scooter for you, whether it's the Buzzaround CarryOn HD or any other model that's gonna suit your needs, and most importantly, your budget. Unlike other dealers, a lot of these online dealers that don't have a physical storefront, that don't have technicians on site, that know the products, are just gonna push you into something that's gonna earn them a high commission, not something that's the right fit for your needs. So keep that in mind, folks. I'll shut up now, but we'd love to earn your business, seriously. So give us a call with the number below if you have any questions or drop a comment. We'll give you the honest answer. All right, so we're coming up to a big hill here. And honestly, I don't think it's gonna make it, but we'll see. So check this out. I don't know if you could see it that well. I've got my camera on super wide mode, but that's about oh man, look at that mosquito just getting fat on my blood. Holy crap, I got mosquitoes all over me. I didn't even feel them. I'm a Florida boy, what can I tell you? So that hill is about 4.5 feet tall, I would say, just guesstimating. The slope on it, hard to say. I would guesstimate about 20 degrees. We're gonna try and go up it with a folding lightweight travel scooter. What do you think? I can't help but expect it to fail. But let's see, okay? I'm gonna get a few shots here, just FPV, and then I'm gonna put the drone in the sky so you can see it at a better angle. Oh God. I'm sorry, Golden, don't be mad at me. I didn't fart. That wasn't me farting. That was the scooter basically saying, help, please stop. I don't know if you heard that. It was like, So it didn't, it stalled out, okay? So yeah, maybe if this was like a concrete hill, an incline, like a ramp to get up to a cruise, it would do fine. But a wet, untamed, unmowed grass, that's soft grass, 20-degree incline, no way. And just to give you a little advice here, most ADA ramps are gonna be about 4.5 degrees. This is about a 20-degree incline. So it's obviously way over the top, and I'm not surprised that it's not making it, not even halfway. What can I say, folks? Again, if you're looking for an off-road beast of the scooter, the Buzzaround CarryOn is not meant for that, okay? But with that being said, I am gonna take this scooter on a cruise. We've already taken it to an airport. We've gone on plenty of ramps that are reasonably sloped. Okay, that's an unreasonable slope. And if you think a scooter like this is gonna make it up a hill like that, your expectations just need to be adjusted, okay? The scooter's fine. It's doing the best it can given the circumstances. Now, the only other thing I would say I'd like to stress test is its ability to withstand rain. And I'm gonna do that, but not in this video because I still have a lot of filming to do. This is a brand new product that just came out. If you wanna see this scooter being tested in the rain, make sure you subscribe to our channel because I am gonna take it in the rain after I'm done filming all my other videos, because most likely it's gonna break after that and I'm not gonna have a scooter model to test out. So that'll be the last thing I do. We have an unboxing and assembly video for this model already. We've taken it to the airport. I'm going on a cruise in about a month and a half with it. So I'm gonna document all that for you and show you what it's like to travel with it. Overall, this scooter is the only scooter I would recommend if you need something that's easy to put in the trunk of a car or in a cargo space of an SUV. Because of its ability to fold flat, you can tilt and roll it into the trunk of a car. You don't have to deadlift anything. And that's what makes the Buzzaround CarryOn Standard and the HD version so special. It's been our top selling unit for years because there's no other scooter that you can fold flat, tilt, and roll into the trunk of the car, aside from the Super Portable by Pride Mobility. But the Golden Buzzaround CarryOn has a seat that's more comfortable. So if you're going for a long ride to Disney World, the Buzzaround CarryOn is the model to choose. It checks all the boxes. And Pride Mobility doesn't like that. I say that, but it's the truth. So check out the Buzzaround CarryOn Standard version. We have tons of videos for that. If you need something a little more heavy duty that can handle off-roading better and that can handle up to 400 pounds, Buzzaround CarryOn HD is the way to go, folks. All right, folks, so here's one other torture test, which is not really a torture test, but more of a threshold test. And that is specifically when you're entering a garage, there's usually like a 2-inch lip of a threshold to get in the garage. And I showed you the anti-tip wheel, so I'm wondering, will it make it up into a garage that has a little 2-inch threshold? Well, let's find out. Oh, it does. It does. And the anti-tip wheels really aren't an issue. But I will say that it doesn't have suspension, and that is very bumpy. So if you've got back problems, I wouldn't recommend doing this. It's probably not good for the scooter, but yes, it does do it. Even at a slow speed, with a French Bulldog, who I call a meatball, he's pretty heavy. It is going up this little 2-inch threshold. I apologize for the lighting conditions. It's a little overcast, but yeah, it does go up. And it got stuck there for a second. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit and do that again. So let's do that again at a different angle, not such a wide format shot here, and show you. It is pretty bumpy, but it does handle it. You do have to have a little bit of speed though. You see, so with a little bit of speed, it's gonna climb those thresholds. I would not recommend any other kind of curbs. In fact, I don't even recommend doing it on this kind of curb. With a little bit of speed though, it is gonna go up, but again, if you're going super slow, you might have to give it a little butt shrug forward in your seat to get over that little bump. I'm very surprised that we haven't popped a breaker yet. It does have some fuses, so you know it should protect itself, but yeah, it goes up. Being that it doesn't have suspension, you do tend to feel some of those cracks on the sidewalk, and you know, bumpy terrain in general, you do feel it. No suspension, so there's nothing there to absorb those imperfections on the terrain. Keep that in mind. If you need something with suspension, Maybe the Baja Bandit or the Buzzaround EX or the LX, those have full suspension, but they're not as portable. Trade-offs, folks. Again, no scooter is perfect. You're gonna learn that if you watch our videos. Now, I've been getting bit by 1,000 mosquitoes out here. I'm gonna have to conclude this video, folks. Seriously though, if you have any questions, anything that you think I didn't cover, it's probably gonna be answered in the specification section at the end of this video. So check that out, or like I said, leave a comment. I'll answer your questions personally within 1 business day. This is model number GB220. The standard, not the HD version, is model number GB120. I love this thing. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, consider sharing it on your social media page on Facebook with someone that you think may need a mobility scooter. Together, we can make a difference. The more people that shop with us, the more people we can give free mobility products to that can't afford them. Spread the word, join the cause. Mobility Direct's the name. I'm Sergio. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.